saying about the business, huh? Right? I know, and people know. This guy, he talks so slow. He's the bodyguard for P Diddy. And he's watching little kids go in and out of this mansion. Little kids go in and out of this mansion. P Diddy getting blowjobs from chicks and then making Usher make out with the chick. It's crazy. It's crazy. By the way, Mary King over here. Someone needs to let Diddy's bodyguard know. Come out 2 decades later.
Probably get copyrighted for listening to a podcast.
Yeah. You came out 20 years later. 20 years later? It's like all these Hollywood whores. Oh, what did Paltrow? Oh, that Harvey Weinstein. Everybody knew he was a rapist. You didn't say anything? For 20 years you didn't say anything? Well, listen, you only raped everybody. Okay, yeah, maybe let some bitches know. Ashley Judd. Oh, everybody in Hollywood's a rapist. You're saying that now. Why did you say, again, first of all, Ashley Judd. Holy shit. That chick peaked in 1996. You should have said something in 1996, not 2023. But anyway, crazy. Absolutely. Extra salty, Marley. This is blackoutcoffee.com.
Why isn't that working?
I guess I'm drinking. I should not be drinking so much coffee. Thank you so much. I don't have any idea what
Dead
he's talking
battery?
about. He says that he says he had custody of Usher. I don't know what this means. I'm hoping that this is just stupid. This kid looks like, oh my god. I want to.
No, I don't want to. I haven't shaved in fucking a year and a half.
Parents that will let small children stay with Michael Jackson. I want to punch you in your stupid face. I wouldn't let, if I got a cat, I wouldn't let any of these weirdos hang. A grown ass man wants your kid for the week. Holy shit, boy. First album, I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So, and we're gonna go buck full crazy. Buck full crazy, guys. They're gonna go buck full crazy. Okay. The guy who's gonna go buck full crazy is known for his sex parties. So, I don't make the rules here, boys.
I don't know why it's not letting me share my screen. Probably not even recording. Oh, we got somebody watching? Interesting. I wonder who that could be.
He's doing crazy shit, and they all are in on it. They know that he's doing crazy. This is fucking bodyguard waiting 20 years to tell everybody that he's grooming small children. Good dog, okay? Just want to clear that up because I'm a big fan. I love the music. Enjoy the whole, I love that whole thing. All right, good. Listen, you have one of your crazy house party things.
Nobody in chat? We got one person, but nobody wants to type in chat. What the fuck is this?
That's 5 times August over here.
What the fuck is this?
Page me. Don't page me. Don't page me, bro. Don't page me, bro. Holy shit, you got custody of a white boy. We can't be disclosing what we do about him. He's mine, Todd. It's mine. Fuck that bodyguard. You don't work for people like Diddy and not get forced to join in. I think.
What are we talking about today? What were we talking about today? Oh, I guess yesterday we were talking about Diddy. I don't know what we're talking about today, though. Are you trying to share your screen? I was trying to share my screen, but I gave up. I pull up the window to share. And it gives me a blue share icon, but it won't share the screen. It won't share the window. Can you hear me?
Let's arrest the bodyguard too. The bodyguard's like, oh yeah, 50-year-old did it out of the bathroom.
Yeah, I guess this is somebody I know.
These freak out parties, boys. Freak out parties.
Because otherwise, why would they be here? I know who this is.
Those freak out parties
trying to figure it out. I posted a few videos, but I couldn't edit them or anything because I don't have any editing software. Well, I wasn't even sure that this was going to let me live stream because I thought when I began this channel, they were telling us that, or that said that I needed to have 4,000 subscribers and like 2,000 watch hours to even live stream. But 5 minutes in and it looks like I'm live streaming. I mean, I'm just...
Celebrities rave about Diddy's parties and recent rappers arrest on sex crime charges. We had to get IV drips.
Let me know if you find out how to,
Holy shit.
I don't know if you're going to be able to find out.
Celebrities raving about Diddy's parties resurfaced. Derek Jeter, Fat Joe, Nicole Richie, regular guests at the exclusive soirees. Jeter recounts Diddy hosting a party on a jet that flew around the world for days.
I can mute the screen, or I mean I can mute this stream, and it's asking me to share my live stream with other platforms, but I don't have any platforms linked. This is a video of how to fix it, I think. Did you share the link in chat? I don't see the link in chat.
That's gotta be some good shit. Due to the physical exertion from the orgies.
Never mind. Are you able to share a link through chat?
Listen to this. Let me read this, and then we'll go back and we'll play some of these. Due to the physical exertion from the orgies. Again, these videos aren't going to help with any, but I'm not interested in helping kid fuckers, allegedly, of course. Everybody, I guess, deserves their day in court, but this is not looking great for you, P. Diddy. I need people to understand. Again, this isn't happening in a vacuum. They all knew this was happening. You've got lefties, and they're trying to normalize pedophilia. Here is a lefty doctor. Look at these eyes, by the way.
.org is short for virtuous pedophiles. Not virtuous as in they're better than everyone because they're attracted to children, but virtuous like they have moral standards and a sexual orientation that they have no control over, like the rest of us. Before you get all worked up, I'm talking about pedophilia. Not child molestation or rape. Pedophilia is the sexual attraction to children. It's a paraphilia. There's a link to more information.
I want everybody clicking that link to more information arrested. How about that? I want you arrested. Oh, yeah. Hey, okay, they're just raping a little bit of Bieber.
Fuck, I look like shit.
So what the dude holding massive rape orgies. So what? He had legal custody of a young usher. This is insane. Shut up. It's funny. Look, Ben Stiller's laughing. It's funny.
I see the room. What's up, Big Will?
When it comes to, again,
dude. Oh, yeah, my name is my name. What's up, Prince Charming?
I think he reported the one.
What up, dog?
I think somebody. was
What's
so
up, man?
worried about
What's up?
what was recorded that they were able to arrest him. So find out who was at these parties, and let's get a long list of everybody who was at these parties. And the person who's got enough political sway to have him arrested is the one who, Ben Stiller didn't get P. Diddy arrested. Was Michelle Obama at one of these parties? Was Big Mike at one of these parties? Was who?
You think I could get one for the audio?
Who has enough
I don't care if this stream gets taken down, really.
Is the one who pulled the trigger on this. Hey, shut up! Shut up! It's fine.
That's that boy Salty Cracker on Rumble.
I can't help myself to some of this blackout.
I don't think he would strike me.
Blackoutcoffee.com. Thank you so much. I guess it's fine. This is
If he does, that's not a big deal to me. I already have one copyright on the channel.
It's fine. It's fine. Oh yeah, it's very fine. How fine is it? Motherfuckers on suicide watch.
I wanted to share the screen so I could show what's going on.
Breaking: Sean Diddy Combs has been placed on suicide watch per People Magazine. They raided his
But it
house
still
months
isn't
ago.
letting me share the window or the entire screen.
They arrested, I think, his kid, one of his kids. They arrested the dude
Chat.
who manages the house, like the caretaker of
Can
the house. This man, they
you
arrested
see
a
the
bunch of
chat
people
in stream
and then Diddy
on
was
the
out there for
screen?
Months. And then they finally arrested him, 2 days ago?
Actually, let me open another.
King Laquifa. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what he did, but this is that's like his kid or something that they're arresting. His son. It's a kid. Oh man, I'm worked up. Thanks, Wolf. So he offered up a 50. P. Diddy said, I don't know, he doesn't go by
Pull up
anymore.
my own live
Diddy
stream.
went out there and he goes, I'll give you 50 million. I'll do 50 million. What if he says, I need bail? Why do you need bail?
That's fucking loud.
Okay. Middle class, yes. Black. Middle class family need bail. The guy goes, no. And he goes, why? Fuck, there's $50 million. I'll give you $50 million. The judge goes, no.
Mute that shit.
Stay there. Stay there. Oh, no. Oh, damn. No, I would. Hell was scared.
I feel like I'm coming out of a cave
Suicide watch.
that I've been in for 10 years now. It's odd to see a delay.
It's going to be weird how many people on suicide watch for human trafficking get fucking killed.
So your husband flies to Epstein Island 27 times, and they arrest Jeffrey Epstein, and they kill him just like that. You bribe your daughters, you turn off the cameras, and then you choke him to death. Will you be choking Puff Daddy this time around? So how are you planning on doing
Well,
it?
I wanted to choke him at night and make it look like a suicide, just like Jeffrey Epstein. But then I realized Puffy might actually enjoy that. So, maybe he slips in the shower, maybe he chokes with a piece of fried chicken. I still haven't decided yet.
So
I'm under arrest. You're not allowed to pass around that name. That name's illegal. And illegal. Again, I don't know. This Donald Pompeo Trump over here is usually accused of stealing names and poison, so I don't want to pump him up with stealing names. I just don't know where that name came from. That's hilarious. Fucking hilarious. But I don't see a water. You guys, you're making me waterboarding stuff, right? Waterboarding stuff. 2024. Waterboarding stuff. Yeah. I was gonna sneak in at night and choke him out like that. So, fuck, that's gold. Right? That's what you say 1 million times. You can't make. You're under arrest. You're under arrest right now. We'll arrest the shit out of you. Now, I think there's a lot of people that should be arrested. By the way.
Yeah, if you're on a laptop, you can see the. So, no? Okay.
How are you going to arrest him for? The governor of California just made this parody video illegal in violation of the Constitution of the United States.
I, Kamala Harris, senior Democrat candidate for president, because Joe Biden finally exposed his millions.
Would do better as VOD rather than live, especially with the title. Oh, as a vid? Would do better as a video rather than a live? Twitch, I think, is better for live streaming. I would imagine, yeah, I'd get more viewers right off the bat. If you're watching the video, feel free to enter the chat, fuckers. Yeah, I'm sure Twitch is better to get more viewers. But I was just trying to figure out what's going on. I didn't even think that this was going to allow me to go live. So, whatever. excellent internet connection, I guess. 2 people watching, chat rate 3, views 1, whatever. How can I have? Oh, I guess 2 concurrent viewers, chat rate 1, views 1. How is it that I have 2 viewers in one chat? How is it? That should be 1 and 1, right?
You don't have this punchline. No, Harry's fine. What's the difference between a deep fake AI meme and
Tell us what.
you guys dressing up as Donald Trump? You guys drawing
Fuck you.
dressed up as Trump? That's true. It's California Trudeau over here. Fucking asshole. Yeah, okay, great. Go to a place that is supposed to be democracy. It's not supposed to be democracy. No. Yeah, democracy is fucking stupid. And every single Greek philosopher knew this, and every single founding father was highly intelligent and read Greek philosophers do not listen to fucking democracy. That's the point of the Constitution. It's a constitutional law. But if you vote the land voted on what to have for lunch, liberty isn't what wrong when it comes to this people public interest rate. I'm gonna go with that. Thanks, Captain. That's how it's stealing in this place is totally common. It's still calling California. It's not illegal. It's not illegal to carjack the nation.
Somebody popped in to watch to see what's going on, and maybe I have 2 viewers and one person doesn't want to chat.
Last night, she did a.
Oh, well, I guess we're done fucking around.
Definitely for serious, not trafficking humans. Why would you think that Oprah Winfrey is trafficking humans? I mean, she's only hanging out with a shit ton of human traffickers.
So it says I don't have access to this feature. I don't even know what this feature is. You don't have access to this feature. Manage what? There's like 3 buttons right here that I can't use. Didn't you open your own stream on another device? Oh yeah, that's true. That's why I have 2 viewers. Because I'm watching myself. Figured that part out. I look so stupid.
They're not laughing. That lesbian's got a little bit of a smirk and that soy boy right there because you're kind of like that smirking a little bit. But most of the people in the audience are like, huh?
How's it getting shot?
Yes. The smirking lesbian stopped. I'm not sure if this is an edit or if the smirking lesbian was like, hold on a second.
Hey man.
Why did she say so? I thought she said, even the very feminine, maybe it's a chick with a fucking mustache who knows what these words. What else? Not laughing. Real quick. No, that's good. So in this clip, she says she does cereals. I gotta ask you. And then says, "Oh, I should have said that." What? Well, it's because your base wants to take my guns. And you telling everybody that guns are so scary, guns are so bad, and they're going to take my guns. So your entire base is ready to take my guns. So when you say you have a gun, you immediately have to come out and say, "Oh shit, I should have said that." I mean, you immediately said, "Oh shit, I should have said that." Don't worry though, my staff will clean it up for me. What? I mean, what? Holy shit! What? I mean, this is just a cacophony of verbal disasters. Yes, I hear that. But my staff will deal with that later, yeah? But don't worry, my staff will go out and lie to all of those dumb fuckers. Yeah, all those stupid idiot abortionists, fucking idiot moron clubs. Don't worry. Don't worry. For a human trafficker.
You're sharing my screen.
But that we're trying to TikTok right now. My staff is TikTok. TikTok. Why would you leave this shit alone? Why'd you leave it? Hey, shut up. So now they've released this. So after that clusterfuck.
But why is it sharing that tab? I don't.
Kamala Harris, gun ownership. I am also both gun owners. We will not take anybody's guns away. We also need to have reasonable gun safety laws. I believe that we need an assault weapons ban.
Where my guns? Don't think. You're all allowed to have issue. I don't want it. Oh, motherfucker, fuck you. What are you driving around in? Driving around in a big old Suburban. You want to go Suburban? Bitch, get a, what you get up, bitch? What you get up? What you get up,
No, I only have one monitor. No, I only have one monitor. YouTube organization. No, I only have one monitor. YouTube organization. Yeah. Free scatterbrain, get out in the real world. 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 So this is me watching me. Scatterbrain, get out in the real world. Free scatterbrain, get out in the real world. Free scatterbrain, get out in the real world. So this is me watching me. Scatterbrain, get out in the real world. Scatterbrain, get out in the real world. Audio is glitching. I'm not doing a whole lot of talking. I hope audio is glitching. It says excellent connection. I'm not doing a whole lot of talking. I do that. You know, audio is glitching. It says excellent connection.
What the shit's going on?
I'm not doing a whole lot of talking. I do that. You know, audio is glitching. It says excellent connection.
Wow, that's a good voice. That's a good thing. She's definitely not going to take your guns.
I support buybacks, and I think that.
But it won't let me share my entire screen.
And 5 million assault weapons on streets of America. And assault weapons are designed to kill a lot of human beings.
What is wrong with this idiot? Idiot, my handguns have.
Is it still black screen?
To kill a lot of people. Yeah, I take a lot of people down. Yeah. My revolver will take a lot of people down. Yeah. That's exactly right. That's the point. Yeah. Yeah. Well, they don't too good at stuff that good. Well, that's better than I want more than I want more. Yeah. I don't want to fight. That's why you want. I don't want a gun that's designed to not kill people, you stupid bitch. See, she just wants it. She wants an assault weapons ban and gun confiscation. She's not hiding it.
I support buybacks, and I think that we have 5 million.
They call gun confiscation buyback because of commerce. Gun confiscation and buyback are the same thing. You're taking. She says, "I'm making this gun illegal. We're taking it." Why aren't you taking handguns? Handguns are 90% of the homicides are committed by handguns. Why aren't you taking those? Well, we're not worried about handguns. We're worried about you effectively using AR-15s against the hordes and hordes of legal invaders that we dumped into your country. I know, fuck this stuff. I want. We're definitely not taking guns, though.
Gun ownership. I and Tim are also both gun owners. We will not take anybody's guns away.
Yeah.
Assault weapons, buybacks, and I support buybacks, and
Plenty of these clips, by the way. Just not that. What were you do about this? that are already in circulation.
What the fuck? So let me share this.
Where's that coming from? Gravian, shut up. Where are you at, Gravian? I want to get rid of you. Which cat is doing that? I'll destroy you. So, already
What the fuck?
she's on record.
Let me share this. You took the why'd you redact it? Why you? It's probably a setting. Nobody wants to take the poll. You took the why'd you redact it? Why you? It's probably a setting. Prince Charming just got a subscriber. Weird. Nobody wants to take the poll. You took the why'd you redact it?
All of these videos came out when she campaigned 4 years ago, right? And she's now campaigning not only against herself 4 years ago, but she's campaigning against her own administration for the last 3.5 years. So it's looking a little fucking stupid, but they don't care because again, the base, it has nothing to do with any actual reality. This information is more for people who are that need to be kind of shown this, like they're just watching fucking sports all day long. So they don't know anything that's going on. Those people need to be shown this. Lefties don't give a fuck. Lefties are just stupid people. And so you can show lefties both of these, and they'll go, I don't care what they're going to say. Their brain, it won't matter. The left hand, big government gives them free shit. They're going to go with it no matter what the stupid talking head says. They're going to go with it no matter who the person is. They're going to go with it no matter what. Because big fucking government gives me freebies. And they don't understand that the cheese in the is free for a reason. They're stupid fucking lefties. They're weak. The weak people. It's an aspect of their character. Leftism is an aspect of is an aspect of weak humans. They can't build anything on their own. They've got no fortitude. They've got no tenacity. They don't want to do their own stuff. They don't want to benefit and harvest the fruits of their own labor because they don't want to labor. They're not interested in doing that. They can't plan. They've got no long-term planning skills. They've got a 3-second attention span. And they're weak people. And leftism. You've got a 3-second attention span. And they're weak people. And leftism. You've got a 3-second attention span. And they're weak people. And leftism. You've got a 3-second attention span. And they're weak people. And leftism.
Okay. I'm done messing around. I figured out that it won't let me share my screen. But it'll let me share a tab individually, one at a time. We'll see what that boy listens to. Watch those short videos today. Yeah, I did. So can you just watch videos on live stream?
Is this where you break it during the easy peasy? Well, make sure you nap lots of bottles to destruction before you attempt a nice fancy arrowhead. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta destroy a lot of glass in that case to get past this part. You gotta get past the easy peasy first, or it's gotta become easy peasy. Excuse me.
You want to watch something with me?
While he's able-bodied with his wife. Like, that's what, like, a child could be doing that, maybe, at the best. That guy,
crab legs.
go get 2 jobs, motherfucker. Like, this is over. The free ride is over. Clearly something needs to be done. And then if something doesn't need to be done, then we need to stop letting people in who use it, you know? There's a very weird visceral reaction to someone who comes into the country and starts hammering freebies. Like, that's not for you.
We'll start with the cringe of the week segment. I think this is it.
Worth sharing. It's very good info. This is real. This is not schizophrenic. You add pasta water to your sauces and recipes, you're unknowingly consuming concentrated residues of glyphosate. Boiling grains releases pesticides and herbicides like glyphosate into the water. A Canadian study conducted last September found that 73% of glyphosate in grains transferred from pasta to cooking water. Adding pasta water to sauce may help improve the texture, but it could have deleterious effects on your health.
Yeah, it makes sense. Glyphosate super bad. Boomers love glyphosate, which is Roundup. Boomers love Roundup. So got to watch out for that. All right, in our last part of this final page of housekeeping, I may have told people this before. Maybe we said it in bonus land. It's a little bit of a red pill. Will Ferrell isn't funny, and he never was. Something I've realized.
This was brought on by watching his trans show, right? Like we saw his trans show on Netflix where he went cross country with his buddy who went trans at age 60 or you know, a lot of people like Will Ferrell, so you're gonna upset some people with that. But hey, guys, think about it. You know, the lines. There's a lot of things. The writing, the costume design, the
Editing.
Yeah, the editing. There's a lot of stuff that goes into surrounding Will Ferrell, making him funny. So I can believe it. Will Ferrell never really that funny.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. And then once someone gets like political and like does the trans shit, you kind of like, ugh. And then you look back and you go, wait, why did I ever think this was funny? Same thing happened with Billy Eichner. Man, he used to do the man on the street. I used to think those were so funny. And now he's like a Democrat F-slur. And now I watch him and I go, oh, this guy's just like an obnoxious, gay, annoying guy.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. You get turned off by one thing and then it's never the same, right? And that's kind of like girls getting the ick.
Yeah.
Their husband gives them the ick and then they're never respected again.
Exactly. That's where I'm at. I got the ick from Will Ferrell.
Okay, that's fair.
All right, we're out of housekeeping and moving on to cringe of the week. First things first. First story of the day in cringe. There was a hate crime that just happened, and we actually have a clip of it.
And this is being investigated. The reason we say hate crime is the police are investigating this as a potential hate crime. So that's why we say it.
In America, you need to learn it. Learn English. Learn it. You get money in America. This is if you get money in America, learn English. I don't give a fuck. Learn it. Learn it. You ride on the roads, learn English. Talk about that shit. Learn English. Learn English. Learn English. Learn English. This ain't your fucking country. This ain't your fucking country. Learn English. Learn English. This ain't your fucking country.
All right. It goes on like that for a little while longer, and he just yells at him a couple times, right?
And then the business was removed from Uber Eats.
Mm-hmm.
They're reaching out to the delivery person, making sure he's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe this was a little harsh. Maybe he was yelling in the guy's face, which, isn't the best look, but
I'd call it rude.
Yeah, rude. But was it a hate crime? Like, what's the crime? The driver has hurt feelings. It looks like freedom of speech.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a rude guy who got in his face a little bit and was frustrated. Like, hate crime to me is like, I'm stomping you, I'm beating you up, or I'm hitting you, or I'm trying to kill you because you're this right now, because you're gay or black or this. This guy's like frustrated. He doesn't know English.
Yeah.
So he could have been any race who didn't speak English trying to use an app in English to pick up food.
Big time.
So it's hate crime without the crime. And a little bit of hate, I guess. Is it? It's arguable.
It's arguable. And then we're noticing this too. The black community is getting frustrated with all the illegals because a lot of times those two groups interact in work environments and stuff like that.
They're stuffed into their neighborhoods in Chicago, for example.
Yep. And they take resources that they're competing for. But the black people don't have the white guilt that white people have.
Yeah.
So it's like you'll see more things like this from non-whites, which is interesting.
They also, if you've ever seen an Urban Decay, they also tend to have a shorter fuse. So
that's very true.
Something to watch. Boiling Point coming soon, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, the media swarms in. Are you okay? Do you need to talk to someone? We'll bring in a Spanish-speaking therapist for you. Like all that childish shit just because some guy kind of yelled.
Yep. Which takes us to our next story.
Hate crime is going to be devalued too.
Yeah.
That's going to be severely devalued. Oh, they drove the scooter on the Pride sidewalk. Hate crime. He yelled at a guy who couldn't speak English because he couldn't communicate with him at all while at work, working for a restaurant. Hate crime. soon it's going to be nothing, right?
Yeah, and we'll get to one in urban too, where like a Hispanic person knocks out an old lady. Hispanic person knocks out an old white lady. Not a hate crime.
Yeah, that was nothing.
That was a misdemeanor. All right, we'll get to that. Next is a ad we saw, I believe, on Instagram. Can you read what it says?
Yeah, this is from New Zealand. It says, "Don't let Mpox scars ruin your nudes." And it's the ad has a picture of a gay man taking a picture of his cack.
So what they're basically saying with this is get your monkeypox vaccine so you can continue to fuck and suck gay guys without getting monkeypox and then monkeypox scars, so you'll be more comfortable sending pictures of your cack to other homosexuals.
Yeah, you can't let anything interrupt your super degenerate hypersexual behavior with other men.
Yeah, this is like end times shit.
I know. So that's why you need the monkeypox shit.
And they say we're on the wrong side of history, but that this is who's on the right side of history and what's prioritized when you're on the right side of history.
Yep.
Very strange.
Yeah, brought to you by Big Pharma, like whatever, or some foundation, some gay foundation, right?
Exactly. All right, next, there's a new Marvel movie, and here's how they're describing it.
That Agatha is the gayest project Marvel has ever done. Agree?
I would agree with that. Yeah.
Why is it?
You'll see. You'll see when you watch it. But, I think witches are queer inherently just because we are outcast and, set aside for many reasons. And I think this show shows a really good representation of different types of people and that we can all use the power we have in it within to, go forth and be great.
Well, to be fair, I thought all Marvel movies were gay.
Me too. I was going to say, so if it's the gayest, yeah, it must be really, really, really bad, right?
Yeah, we actually
full penetration.
They're showing it all.
Yeah, they're showing bad stuff.
And then we also got a picture of the boardroom where they figured out this idea to make a gay Marvel movie. There they are, lighting all the money on fire. All the women, the multiracial women group lighting the money on fire.
Yep. Not a single white man in the boardroom, though.
Yeah.
Money still goes on fire, but the white man didn't make any decisions.
So obviously this isn't going to make a lot of money. It's going to be one of those flop movies. And
I think it's a series, maybe. I'm not sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's a series. We don't even care,
I know. I'm not.
But
I'm not following up on this. After we roast this in Cringe of the Week, I'm not following up.
Me neither. So they're not going to make much money from this. So making money isn't the goal. So what is the goal? Who's the audience? It's adult children and children.
Yeah.
And if they're not trying to make money, they're trying to teach lessons. And then if you're trying to teach kids what from this, it tells me they're trying to teach them that being gay or being queer is cool and it's better than being a normal person, It's better than being a mean normal person. Being gay and queer is cool and it's an outlier thing. And they're also humanizing and favoring the villain in this case too, like a witch. Witches are queer and all that stuff, and then you're kind of making the villain the good guy.
Yeah.
Very confusing.
I really don't understand, but of course, a shaved-headed black woman will word salad you at the Marvel premiere, right?
And the gay guy will go, yeah.
Yes, queen. And then he's getting the monkeypox vaccine later.
All right, let's get to the next clip. Speaking of queer, we have some LGBTs who got a home together, and look at how they handle it.
They want to be a homeowner. We did all the paperwork later in the day, so we didn't do much other than just doing a punch list to all the things we want to do. I'm so sharp. While I was inside, Zizi was outside taking care of some of our plans.
We got this little mini watering can.
I did go on top of the roof to make sure we didn't have any immediate problems. And besides missing just a few shingles, the roof does actually look pretty good for being a 20-plus-year-old roof. Also, this is my HVAC, otherwise known as my problem. Here's my new tool shop. Look at this! I got an old work table. I'm in love.
Yeah, so that's totally normal. You get a new house, and the husband is tending to the garden.
Yeah.
And then the girl is up on the roof and excited about the work table and having a vice.
Yeah, the wife always gets right on the roof, checks the roof, and the man's just gardening. And you know what? Congratulations to these two. Husband and wife bought a house.
The new American dream.
Big moment in their life, but it's just a little bit backwards. They got one thing really crossed wrong. And it's very funny, though, because they go back to their gender roles, right? The guy is like, oh, I'm tapping on this. I got the workbench. And, you have to call He's doing all the same shit.
Yeah.
And then the girl who's got a little mustache while she gardens and like bends to the children. You know,
Little back.
they can't break their nature. Is the broader point, right?
Good point. And then also the wife, the woman.
I can't tell who you're talking about.
The purple hair person laughing, going, ah! Like going through the house. That's like a scary movie. You're hiding in the closet, they're coming to get you, and then it's like, ah, here it comes.
That's Split. That's M. Night Shyamalan shit.
Oh no! All right, our last clip of cringe of the week. Rory McIlroy,
Yeah.
the golfer.
Yeah.
Here he is throwing a baseball. There he goes. He's getting some some lessons.
Looks like he's gonna be throwing out the first pitch of the game. Oh no,
That's not good. And what was the first hint? The pants.
yeah.
And the second hint was Rory's a girl's name.
Oh, Rory from Gilmore Girls or something, right? Is that
One
one
was
of
a girl in my middle school named Rory.
Yeah. All right. All right, but here's the question. Rory, obviously, humiliating experience. He shouldn't be throwing out the first pitch. He has like PR people, an agent, everybody. They're probably women, I guess, but every single one of them should be Rory. Do not accept. Just go to the game. Do not accept to throw the first pitch.
Throw the first pitch? We'll just see what it looks like. Yeah. I think we have something scheduled for you for that weekend.
Yeah, you can't be in Baltimore or wherever it is. And so the next question that I have to ask you, Fleckus, is would you trade yourself with Rory's skill set? So you would be as good at Rory at golf, like one of the top 5, top 2, whatever golfers in the world, but you'd throw like this. Would you trade?
No.
That's
I wouldn't.
crazy.
I like whatever. I like the skills and the talents God gave me. I don't want to trade with anybody. I want to teach my kid to throw a baseball and a football and catch, and I can't do that with that. I might get a few years of playing golf good.
Yeah, you go to an amateur qualifier, then you'd be on the tour. Rory earned $38 million in 2024.
You know, that's great.
So you're turning that down. That's how much you don't want to throw like a pussy.
That's how much I don't want to throw like a pussy.
All right.
So I'm turning that down, and I'm happy with my skill set.
All right, you're a man of principles.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into Urban Decay. First clip is a fight at Chipotle, and before we play this, I want you guys to know this was posted to someone's story. So that's like top tier gem content. Story posts only last 24 hours, and it's just posted randomly. But we got
Oh shit! Oh.
wow, Kool-Aid Man type behavior.
Yeah, straight running through the A gap. There's only a lane. There's only a lane, and there's like hot grills on either side. That's a high risk, dangerous scenario.
Yeah, and things really escalated. The woman had food thrown at her by the worker, and then she returned fire by throwing, I believe, her iPad at her.
Yes.
Which is kind of, you lost your cool. You threw your $700 iPad at somebody, and then she picked it up and smashed it,
Which is the right move.
and then got Kool-Aid Man into the wall.
Yeah. So everyone's a loser here, though, because I think the worker threw something first.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're worried about Chipotle. We've been worried about Chipotle for a long time. We've showed people grabbing all the napkins and the forks. I know Chipotle hates seeing me coming. They're getting dirtier. You can make the seed oil argument and all that too, but it's getting ugly at Chipotle. People are getting mad. The lines are long.
Yeah.
The employees aren't really well trained. It's not what it used to be, right?
And you know how certain groups took over Spirit Airlines?
Yeah.
And the Spirit Airlines behavior, and then the standards went down, and like the flying is not great because certain people behave certain ways at Spirit Airlines.
Yeah.
Same thing, I believe, like you said, is happening at Chipotle. Location dependent, for sure.
Yeah, the
You know,
Midtown Manhattan location.
yeah, it's gonna be all finance people and normal at the lunch line.
Yeah.
But in bad area, Chipotle's, that's where a lot of shit can pop off.
Yeah.
And which leads us to our next point. Looks like here Chipotle is trying something new. They have an automated AI robot worker that prepares the food now.
Yeah.
So you got the robot, drops the bowl, fills it with the stuff.
Automatic proportions, all that.
Yeah. So I get it.
I understand too. Fighting like that.
You're gonna save a lot of money doing it this way.
Pick up your pig slap through a window.
And then if this doesn't work, I think Chipotle's next move would be just hiring Hispanics based on this next guy's testimony.
So for years, looking at that location that had all black employees. You come here, the order was really fucked up, the attitude at the little drive-through was really city. You know all this stuff when you came here, so you got to come, you got to prepare yourself. One day I came in here, and all the black, my complexion people was gone. And it was replaced by all Spanish people. Now usually I say, my people losing their job. But in this instance, right, they replaced all the black employees at this location with Spanish employees. And now it's some of the best customer service I've ever seen. I said, you got any black attendants? She said, no, but I'm going to make some. You know what the black employees used to tell us when we come in here and say, hey, you got this? So that's it for today.
That's good to know. I think the Hispanics, they follow the rules. Yeah. There's like standards and rules that they have, and I think the Hispanics would be like scared if like a health inspector came in and got them in trouble. So the rules are very important. And then other groups might look at the rules like, the corny manager makes us do that, but he ain't here, so I'm gonna mop tomorrow instead of tonight.
Yeah, that's what Lionel wants us to do. It's like some stupid name, and they think they can bully him.
Yeah.
You can't argue with results. Is my main takeaway there. I don't know who. Could have been Indians. Could have been replaced with whites. Could have been replaced with Mexicans. The guy says Spanish, and it's like I don't think they're from Spain, my buddy. But the point is, you can't argue with the results. Like notable improvement like that, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
The guy stopped saying that take my jobs when Popeyes gives him better service.
Exactly.
Can't argue with results.
Can't argue with results. Doesn't mean we want all illegals coming here.
Yeah.
All right. Next is the guy who's excited about food stamps. They're doing a bit here. It says POV when you remember your food stamps just kicked in. So it's a guy going to his wife, like, can we get this?
The
And
lamb
they don't
chops.
know. Yeah. And, being on food stamps used to be like a shameful thing. Of course. And you try to get off of it. You don't want to be on it for long. And if you're down on your luck, you're on some food stamps and then you get off and you feel way better. But now it's kind of different. Like, that's an able-bodied dad. He's dancing around.
He's going crazy dancing around.
Yeah, that's like a normal woman who could be working too. It's kind of like some Willy Wonka shit. You know how Charlie's grandpa was like sleeping in the bed all the time, and then they got the golden ticket and he starts jumping around.
Yeah,
some real Willy Wonka shit right here.
He's living on the work site, but he's dancing at the food stamp location. And the guy, these crazy dance moves. We'll play it again. Look at that. He's moving. You're telling me he can't rip a shovel at 6 a.m. on the construction site?
He needs $1,200 a month.
Yeah,
for what?
I know. So able-bodied family clearly together, and this shit pisses me off.
Me too.
This shit really pisses me off.
And then next we have another example of food stamps, but these are for the illegals in Springfield. And we have some people who worked at the grocery store who knew the extent of the food stamps that were given to the Haitians.
I can tell you personally that when I worked at a grocery store and I cashed them out, the receipts were alarming. $13,000 on EBT food, not including the $29,000 that was on EBT cash. It's infuriating. Yes, sir.
Whoa. So they're not getting $600.
And while they're dressed very well, how are you able to dress like that?
Those are insane numbers.
Yeah, really. I don't think anyone knew that it was like that. They might be thinking, oh, a couple $100, $600, $500 a month. That was $13,000, $20,000 cash.
And that's like built up, or I don't know how they get it or whatever.
Family size,
yeah,
for people, but still, cash too. Shouldn't be going down like that.
Really, really bad.
For all these random people we don't really need.
And there's this thing where people kind of make you feel guilty for saying we need welfare reform or something like that, where they're like, well, like it's a really, well, businesses get tax cuts or something. And clearly there's something very, very broken with